What's up, folks? Your buddy Fatalroadie. Tonight we're doing a Smackdown review. We started off with a memorial for Joe Laurinaitis, also known as Animal from the Road Warriors. We then go to the ring where AJ Styles, Sami Zayn, and Jeff Hardy are there for the title ascension ceremony. Okay. Corey Graves is there. They all run their mouths, say their bit. Zayn and Hardy put their titles up onto the cable thing. It gets raised up. Okay. Sami Zayn goes to leave, jumps back in, drops a ladder on both Hardy and Styles. Starts walking up the ramp. Adam Pearce comes out. He says, due to your actions, Sami Zayn will be included into the match with AJ Styles and Jeff Hardy, which is going to be next. Okay. So we got AJ Styles, Jeff Hardy, and Sami Zayn in a triple threat match. This is a decent match. I really don't know why they had it. It basically just spoils the pay-per-view. You got pretty much what you'd expect from this match. The high flying from Jeff Hardy, technical prowess from AJ Styles, and the dastardly deeds of Sami Zayn. Sami Zayn ducks out a phenomenal forearm, which hits Jeff Hardy. Zayn throws out Styles out of the ring and gets the pin on Jeff Hardy. After the match, AJ Styles lays out both Zayn and Hardy with a ladder, sets up a ladder, climbs it, takes down the belts, which is pretty much going to guarantee he's not going to be winning at Clash of Champions. We then get a recap of the Miz Otis BS, and then said BS continues backstage where we have Otis, Tucker, Miz, and Morrison just mouthing off. Otis beats down on Morrison. Please, let's get this shit over with. We get a recap of the Sasha Banks and Bayley story. Then up on stage, we got Bayley coming out. She says she doesn't have time to waste on Sasha Banks. She has to prepare for her match at Clash of Champions. And Bayley says she'll do the same to Nikki Cross as she did to Sasha Banks. We have Shinsuke Nakamura versus Grand Metalik, the Lucha House Party, and Cesaro are at ringside. This was an match. I mean, it was okay. There was a high flying from Grand Metalik. Nakamura put on a pretty good showing. It all ended with Nakamura hitting the Kinshasa and getting the pin. After the match, Lince Dorado gets laid out by Cesaro. Kalisto decided to stay back at ringside, but ended up getting accosted for it when he came in to check on his partners. We then got a video package with Roman Reigns and Jey Uso. Again, Jey Uso comes out. He talks about his match at Clash of Champions. We get a short recap of the Samoan Street Fight match last week. Asks what's up with that look, Roman Reigns, and then calls him out. Reigns doesn't come out. He's sitting backstage in his room with Paul Heyman. We then cut outside of the dressing room. Paul Heyman comes out and he says that this meeting will only happen when Roman Reigns says it will, but it will happen tonight. We then got Matt Riddle versus King Corbin. Before the match, Riddle attacks Corbin. This was actually a decent Corbin match. Holy shit. Both participants putting on a real good show. At one point, Matt Riddle plays dead, then takes it to Corbin. He tries to go for a floating bro, ends up eating Corbin's knee. Corbin hits the end of days and gets the pin. I'm actually surprised. This was actually a good Baron Corbin match. Holy shit. We then get Alexa Bliss versus Lacey Evans. In a picture-in-picture promo, Alexa Bliss calls Lacey Evans basically a Karen. This is an okay match. There was a lot of action. Partway through, you hear The Fiend laughing all around the Thunderdome. Not long after, Lacey Evans misses a moonsault. The lights all start turning red, and then Alexa Bliss kirks out on Lacey Evans. Bliss starts stomping on Lacey's head, not answering the referee's 5 count, so the referee DQs Alexa Bliss. Now Alexa Bliss gives a Sister Abigail to Lacey Evans on ringside. Bliss gets into the ring, the lights start turning red. You hear The Fiend saying, "Let me in." Bliss smiles and starts walking up the ramp, stopping only when Roman Reigns comes walking by. She turns around and just stares a hole through him. Reigns and Heyman go out to the ring, which is quickly followed by Jey Uso. Reigns says that Jey wouldn't know what to do with the Universal title, and that our family relies on Reigns being the champion. Reigns and Heyman start walking off. Jey Uso finally chimes in and says, "What if you're wrong?" Jey says, "Why can't I provide for our family? Why can't I be champion?" And then doubles down that he will beat Roman Reigns at Clash of Champions. Reigns and Heyman start walking backstage. Uso starts walking up the ramp but ends up eating a super punch by Reigns. Reigns kneels down to Uso holding the belt, says that he feeds our family with this belt, tells Jey just to take his payday and take the ass whooping that's coming with it. And Reigns and Heyman stand over the down Jey as we end tonight's Smackdown. Now, apparently, on Raw, I think I was in the minority, because everyone else panned it. I actually liked it. But tonight's Smackdown, it was okay. The matches were decent. I mean, the only bad part I could really see was that shit with Otis and Miz. That's fucking ridiculous. Everything else was pretty decent. I'm really looking forward to Clash of Champions. I'm wondering if Alexa Bliss is going to be playing a part in the Nikki Cross match. But Clash of Champions does look like it might be decent. And that'll do it for this episode of Smackdown Review. I'll be back on Sunday with the results for Clash of Champions. Leave a comment down below what you thought of tonight's Smackdown, what you thought about this video. If you liked it, please give me a thumbs up. Don't forget to share and subscribe. I've been Fatalroadie. You've been awesome. Thank you very much for watching. And remember, if it's too loud, you're too old. See ya.